Today we're gonna do some super witch attacks in CWL and we're gonna be planning it and hitting it live. So let's dive in and see this video. Alright, let's see the first base. Now we have this one, and guys, I have two of those kind of overgrowth spells. That's what you call them, I believe, because I do not use them. Okay, so what is the plan? Now I'm gonna drop one overgrowth. Let me actually change this color. Okay, I'm gonna drop one overgrowth around this area. This should get me these stuff, and of course with the mortar. And then I'm gonna drop one overgrowth around this area. This should give me all this of these defenses, and then these two will be remaining. So what I'm gonna do is warden in front of them. Once the warden takes these two out, that's when I'm gonna have one invisibility for that monolith and then straight fireball into the warden tower. This should be fine because the warden tower is actually a little bit closer than the expo and the scatter shot, as you can see. So it should drop on it. Okay, if it doesn't, we're cooked, because this is champs 1 CWL and we cannot afford to fail. Literally, we cannot afford. So we need to triple, even though, like, of course the enemy clan done fails, but we are going for rank, so we need to triple every war, every attack. This matters a lot, and I'm doing it live, so this does give me some pressure. But what I'm gonna do with the overgrowth spell, I'm gonna call it the OG spell. I'm gonna drop them a bit separated, as in, like, I'm gonna have it a few seconds after I drop the first one. I'm gonna have the second one, so that way one side will be then free to start the super witches. Technically I want to go from the top side because usually there is more maybe Tesla farms around these areas. Usually the Tesla farm is on the queen or the right side of the base, so that's what I'm going for. I don't want to finish on a Tesla farm if things get, you know, a bit messy. But I do have 4 loons. Now you might be saying, why do I have loons when I have droids? Well guys, if I miss my spells, that's when I'm gonna use loons to take down a defense which I missed. For example, either one of these two, or for example something like a monolith. I'm gonna direct my warden to go for the monolith first so it takes it down, and then I'm gonna use my, you know, invisibility on this wizard tower, or let's say this cannon stayed up, something like this. I have the plan B ready. Okay, but let me just make sure I do have invisibility. I don't. Okay, this is where I don't need that freeze. I don't have the poison, as you know. Of course we're gonna take down the CC. Let's take one invisibility for that monolith, and hopefully this is gonna be good. Hopefully, man, hopefully, because yeah, I need good timings. I need really good timings. But the equipments are all good, I think. Some of you always ask me about the equipments, and these are the ones I'm running. But yeah, I think except that we should be fine. Let's go in. Okay, all right, this is gonna be a bit stressful, guys, so don't mind me. Let me take the siege barracks, whatever you want to call it. All right, let me see the perfect placement, and I cannot be too slow. Okay, I need to be quick, but I cannot be too quick. All right, hold on, I'm getting nervous, guys. Hold on a second. All right, let me drop this. Right, let me actually drop the warden first and on ground in case there's Teslas, because you never know. Okay, nice. Let's go with one here and one here. Oh, we missed the cannon. Okay, hold on. That was, for example, something called the plan B, but we do have one Tesla. I'm gonna rage the warden, let him go a bit further, because I want him to take down the monolith. You feel me? So let's go with the invis now, and then here, let's go, take down the monolith, and boom. The CC came out, but we did end up getting what we were looking for. So let's drop the super, which is pull this warden, wallbreaker here, one more droid, warden get up, nice. Guys, do you see that timing? And I'm doing it live. I mean, like, I'm stressed a bit. Okay, let's go with another wall break, a bit more now, but I'm gonna keep these loons for now. I'm gonna keep them because you don't know where you might need them later on. Let's go one droid on the outside and empty the siege barracks. No, queen, why are you going in? Yeah, that's a rip. And as I told you, there is few Teslas, but it's not the Tesla farm, so we should be fine. Let's go with one more droid for the main army. Now they're gonna, I don't need the rage for them because the warden rage is decent enough to get through that entire area, but he's getting cooked though. So let me freeze the town hall. He's getting a bit cooked. Multi will go down. We have a single down here. We do have a very hardcore backend, so let's use the RC, help out with this side. I can tank the single king's ability. Let's go. I do have the magic mirror. I need to be like making sure my queen doesn't get with melted in the back side of the base, because there is a lot of damage. Where can we use the loons? honestly, I cannot find a good spot for it. Let's pop the queen so we can get through this entire area a bit quicker. Which walls are they going for? Let's watch this, all right? Let's watch this. There's 3 queens. Okay, nice. They're bidding on the same wall. That's perfect. That is beautiful, honestly. Nice. I think we got this, guys. Oh my god, we got it. I don't attack with the overgrowth. I don't attack with root riders or even anything close to an overgrowth spell, but this does actually put a smile on my face, not even gonna lie. Like, wow. All right, nice. Now this was the only attack I'm gonna do with the overgrowth. I'm not gonna risk this crazy, like, beginners. Like, we don't need to risk this much in the CWL, which is really important. But let's dive into the second attack and see my plan. Okay, this is going to be the second base. Now a lot of you have probably seen this base, and this is base number 12, so it's not even the war space. Okay, this clan that we are facing right now might not be the best clan in this whole CWL champ 1, but what is the plan? So let me zoom in. I'm gonna have, actually, let me not zoom in that much. I'm gonna have the warden on the top side. I'm gonna have a baby dragon on this archer tower once this one is targeting my warden, and then I'm gonna let my warden actually take down the expo. So once I'm having that invisibility on the right side and one invisibility around this area, because I don't want to risk, so I might not use a second invis depending on how far my warden is going deep, because if he's around this area, I don't need the invis here. He's just gonna straight up go for that ability on that multi-archer tower, which will get this entire area, and this area of the base will be down, so we can pull the warden. Let me change another color onto this area. I'm gonna jump here so we can activate these stuff, and then once they are back into this compartment, this jump will again give my witches access to that side, because my king will probably be beating through the wall. I've hit this base a few times in Legends, so that's why I know the king will be beating through the wall. That's why, you know, I just really hope the super witches get the value. If not, we have the plan B, RC straight into the core. I've done it again a few times. You know, not always the plan goes to plan. And then my queen on the outside will be fine just walking around this side, letting go to that king. I'm gonna wall break her here and here so she can have access to those ricochet cannons. And basically that's about it for the plan. I think it's a decent plan and it does usually work out. Let me see if I have everything ready. We do have the equipments. All good. And here on this account I do have a level 26 fireball, so I'm taking 2 earthquakes, even though we don't need 2 earthquakes for the CC and these stuff. They are low, like lower than, let's say, a ricochet cannon or a eagle artillery. They are lower, so with the level 26 you can still take 1 earthquake for those regular defenses, but I always take 2 in my legends army, so that's why, you know, it's just something that yeah, I'm up to. Let's see, actually, yeah, we got everything. Let's go. Nice, let me put my pen away. All right, guys, CWL attacks are honestly quite hard to kind of do it live, but for you guys, anything, man, anything. So let's see. I wanted to drop the warden a bit higher. Yeah, let's go with the warden here. Once the archer tower locks on, we're gonna go with the baby dragon. I'm gonna drop it a bit higher because I don't want the enemy RC to lock onto my baby dragon. Let's drop a wizard. And come on, warden, you're taking too long. We are good with time, I think. Yep, let's go with that, and then 1 druid. It's gonna be fine, I think. I usually rage this warden here because in Legends you might run low on time, you know, that sometimes happens. Plus we are going to go into multi-archer tower and an expo, so yeah, let's see how far the warden goes. Let's drop another druid because again it's gonna go into the damage. How many shots for the expo? I think it's 5 if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna rage the warden because yeah, it is a lot of damage. Let's go with this and that. Let's go like this, and the warden ability, boom, nice. Let's pull him before he goes too deep. Sometimes people get a bit, you know, a bit mesmerized by the way they get a crazy warden value, which they forget to pull the warden, and then everything goes to, you know, trash after that. I don't want to say the word, but that's what everything happens. Now the P.E.K.K.A.s are going to go in, some of them maybe, yeah, both of them going, so it's not an issue really. Let's see what happens. Let's go with that jump around this area, connection to the town hall as well. We have the droids on the queen. I'm gonna add another one and one to the main army. We're gonna rage around this area because that's when the witches will also have access to the town hall. Let's freeze the monolith. It's melting my king. Pop that open, and another droid. Wait, what? No way, that droid is okay. See, as I told you, the king will come back around and beat through the wall. Witches went out, so this is where we use the plan B to go with the RC in that side of the base. It's all good, guys, don't worry. I mean, the king did end up going in, so yeah, nice. I'm gonna rage the actually, let me use the poison here. Let's use a wall break and the wall break, as I said. Now the RC, we're gonna rage her up to get the town hall. We should be fine, but I mean, the queen, can she take the rest of the base? That's the question. RC will go up, I think, here. Yup, she's gonna go up, take that scatter shot, nice and easy. We didn't have the fox, so it's a bit problem. And guys, I don't think we can make it. The witches went really bad, honestly. They went really bad on that middle side. I think it was the mistake with the freeze spell, because when we used the freeze, the invisibility went off a lot later, which all the troops were really far away. So that's why, yeah, man, we're gonna fail this, unfortunately. We need triples, guys, and as I said, it's a lot of pressure, but we do need the triples in this clan war league. Even one fail could make us not hit a good rank, you know. It's just that how simple, man. But how many percentage can I get? Come on, take that higher. And we got a few seconds left. I cannot really use the headhunter. I think we're gonna run out of time, so I'm just gonna drop it. Yeah, whatever, man. We failed this. Really unfortunate, but let's dive into the third attack. Okay, we're here on the third and last attack. I only have 3 accounts, and this is what we're gonna do on this base. So let me take the color. We're gonna have, let me take the red actually. We're gonna have a baby dragon on that mortar, and then we're gonna have the warden around this area. Once he takes down the mortar, double invis on these two, and then the warden ability into the warden or the expo. Doesn't matter, honestly. I don't want to risk pulling my warden down here so the ability goes to the cannon, but I don't think that will happen. It's too far. Yeah, it's too far. So I'm gonna drop the warden a bit closer to this side so it can, you know, one shot that entire area of the base. And then we're gonna pull everything to this side, go in. I'm gonna jump around this area so we can have access to the other compartment. The town hall will go invisible. We will keep moving, and then someone will go back. I have double wall breaker for the queen so she can go in. If she activates before, you know, if she activates the invisibility tower before my witches, she can then go out and then back in for that invisibility tower. I do have the magic mirror on this account, so we're gonna have 3 queens on that side anyway. I can rage, I can invis. Actually, I cannot invis, I can just freeze or something, and then RC wherever we really need her. That is it for the plan. We do have everything ready. And by the way, I remembered on the last attack I took a poison, which I didn't need. It was just a Legends League army, and we went for the CC, so there was no need for a poison. I could have maybe better spells and better spell placement, but in general, sometimes that happens, man. But let's dive into this space and let's go. Hopefully the abilities are actually quite set. I think everything is fine. Yeah, we all good. Okay, let's go with the warden first, because I need the archer tower to lock onto the warden, and then the baby dragon. Let's go with that droid. Nice. Go on and invis. Let's go with that, and the warden ability before he goes forward and finds maybe Teslas. That is sometimes bad, guys. Okay, now we did hit the right expo, so the warden placement was bad. We need to have a better warden placement. Okay, so let's go with the siege barracks, queen. Everything's fine. Can have this because we don't have an eagle. We can actually start all our army. Let's go with the wall breaker. Now this time I'm not gonna need that many wizards, honestly, so I'm gonna open this, let them all go inside and help out. Let's go with more droids. Heal, rage, and then wall breaker and wall breaker. These wall breakers should work. Let's go with the poison, 1 more droids, and then jump. Now this right expo is usually when sometimes if things stay up, because in Legends eagle will stay up because it's a maxed eagle. This one wasn't a maxed eagle. I usually drop the RC for that side, let her go up and running. So the queen reaches the town hall earlier. We're gonna freeze and she's gonna go upwards. Interesting queen. Let's go with her ability, triple queen there. Now the expo on the right doesn't matter. I'm gonna have RC here and rage her up with 1 droid. Let's go. You can see already how we are adapting to the way we get our values. You know, it's not always the perfect plan, always, you know, it's not. So champion, the fox died, so we're going with the ability. We can pop the king ability on the top side. She's gonna get the lower side, hopefully. Champion, please, come on, please, champion. I think she's fine. Now, yeah, we didn't get the expo. We can always go back for it. So yeah, let's go with tanking on this, and then some cleanup, and we do have spells to drop. But man, it's unfortunate we failed on the last attack. I did have bad spell placement and I took the wrong spells, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the way I explained my plannings and what was going through my mind every time we hit a certain base. Still, I mean, this strategy is so broken, but still, you can still fail. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible to fail, especially in CWL if there is a lot of pressure, or if you're doing a live commentary like me. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you soon on the next one. Take care and peace.